Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Fammy here, and today, part 3 of the Skyrim walkthrough. Where we left off, I cannot remember. Trouble in Skyrim, no. Let's join the rebellion, right? Let's join this, because I just think it'd be a lot better. Holy shit, my guy looks sexy as fuck. So, oh bro, that's fucking beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at that shit. Look at that. Oh, that's even more beautiful. Oh, look at that. That right there is a screenshot. Right. So, we'll go and join the Stormcloak Rebellion.
You've been seen in company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on.
Fuck you. So, if I'm right, it's Windhelm, right. So, we're going over to Windhelm. I mean, you probably, like, I've got a new mic today, so you might not be able to hear my fan.
Yeah.
If you can, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be able to.
Send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House Court. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us
So-
again. Glad you're here in the city.
It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Obviously, I've been playing GBs today as well, so it's an even better thing that I can actually play GBs without my team having to listen to that fucking obnoxious fan in the background. So. If there ever comes a day when I break this headset, I'm actually going to cry. It's actually, it went down in price on Amazon, so this is a good thing. Oh, that's a sheet.
Yes. Yes.
Can't say anything from this guy.
A peaceful. They'll never see you coming.
Cost, gold. And even got.
May
Seriously?
your road lead you to warm sands. How high the mountains of Skyrim
Where'd I sell
rise.
shit? Is
The
it you?
warm Take a look.
Right, I need to sell that. I'll keep that. I'll keep my potions. Seriously, that's all I've got?
Take a look.
What have you got to buy? Weapons.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Nah, we'll see. Fuck is that guy around there? So, going to Windhelm.
Need a
Think it
ride?
is. If it's not,
Where do you want to go?
fuck it. Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
No, I've only got
Ever been
80
to
gold.
Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by
A guy just talks a lot of fucking shit. So I have been doing live streams. Done one yesterday, I believe. Yeah, I done one yesterday for 2 hours. Had 59 people in. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's very good to know I'm getting support. You know, gained maybe 10 new subscribers, which is obviously good. I did hit 500 subscribers, but then it bounced back down 25 subs. It's like, you fucking shitting me? So is this guy still following me? We're going to get you some armor, bro. Because you're literally fucked right now. I only looked at Kashit's fucking weapons, I just noticed that. Wow, am I a nod? Yeah, I'm a nod. So. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. What is that over there? Oh, fuck it. Oh, I might. I mean, there's no point in me installing a mod to get rid of the cutscenes, because sometimes they help you, but like, it's just I don't know what to talk about in between them, so just know how to talk about the.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Safe travels.
Oh, so made a new friend. Okay. I mean, Dark Elves, I haven't really got much against them, so. She is a spy, obviously, she's going to slaying out in a second. But it's not for me to decide.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Galmar thinks we should double our men in the Reach.
A reasonable strategy.
And you, Yorleaf?
Well, sir, the hold at Falkreath is fairly vulnerable, and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point, old friend.
To be sure, my lord, I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the whole in the parts, and for that I'm grateful.
As you wish, sir.
Now I can talk to you.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Ah, yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan. Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Now, but first, tell me, why's a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. There's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Watch yourself.
I've got your back. Don't need to fucking talk to him.
Are you ready for Serpentstone Island? It's where men... There's a strange... You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need of it. Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment. We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You'll need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die.
Ice Raft Bane. What the fuck is Ice Raft Bane? This is a potion. Causes 50 points of poison damage. Did I put that on my weapon?
You lead, I'll follow.
Oh, this guy's gonna die behind me. Shit's gonna be funny. Right, so one to hold and then straight down. Right. So, looks like we're joining the rebellion.
One of the best soldiers
Stormcloaks.
in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army till I took a sword to the chest. Sounds so believable. Ah, dragon. Most Nords in Skyrim assume the dragons have, well, only a legend until now. That dragon is fucking sexy. Look at that shit. Fucking nice, mate. It's fucking nice. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Why did they make the bridges so fucking big? If I'm not talking much, it's probably because it's like 12 PM where I am, so.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Right, winter hold, winter hold, winter hold.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Winter hold.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
And then from there it's just east, southeast kind of way. Winter Hold's large population of Dark Elves was driven out by Nords convinced they were involved in evil magic. Do you know something? See when I played this and obviously I couldn't record and stuff, like the Winterhold missions would always crash, like always.
The Imperials think we need their laws. So
I'm just meant to fucking just go right out here, not die, and then come back. I've got more of a chance dying getting down here. Right, that seemed easy enough. What are these? Shells? It's fucking shells, mate. It's fucking shells. Probably some fucking treasure then. What is this? Iron ore vein. Could just literally mine that fucking all day. How far is it now? Fucking hell. Don't think we'll be able to do this all in one video. I might be able to, might not. But oh well, we'll try. We'll try. Come on, mate, go up there. Oh shit. What's that? Oh, you know, dickheads will try and challenge you. Good. Oh shit, son. Where the fuck's my helper? And when we get to this island, don't think I'll need this ice raft fucking vein shit. This must be what I mean by a certain sequence of stones. I'm going to need to jump up because there's fucking certain fish that can actually fuck you up. These stones are fucking weird as shit. Right. I'm on the island. Wait, one more. Is my guy here yet? Nope. Shit, 4 hours. Still not here. Fuck me, man. You just fucked me up bad time. Is that it? What is this? Serpent stone. Once a day, those under the sign of the serpent can use a ranged. Oh. Let's do that. Right, maybe we can do this in one video. Oh, that was easy. I think that's why I didn't join it last time, like the last time I ever played this. Swarm of fucking flying fucking ice bees. Obviously it's not like that, it's less. Which is good, which is good. Oh, love itching your back, it's just like the perfect fucking thing to do. Just end here and that should finish off the video.
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Toryg's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see. You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath?
Oh, damn.
Before you must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people. That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us, a hero of the people, a true son of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim. As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond. Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me. Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part.
Oh.
Watch yourself out there.
I look fucking stupid. Do you know what? I'm gonna end the video here.
Get yourself kitted out with what you need. Welcome to the fight, brother.
I'm just gonna scan all these. And that should update my map. So now I can travel pretty much. Oh, it's giving me all these places. But anyway guys, I'm gonna end the video here. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe,